What a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close.
Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch him having a defensive breakdown and not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
To throw now, here's Love. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Williams. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. Jaden Reed is deep for Green Bay. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Well, the Packers offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Love. That's caught. That's Golden. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Packers at 7-5 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect they can do just that.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's second down. You look at this Bears defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And if those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Love. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tank Dell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 63 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the
Oh my God.
do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On play action, here's Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready.
Now Love. screen pass. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 41-yard line.
Now again to Jenkins running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39.
That's good. For the Packers, first down.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, they go to Jacobs again. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to go down. They sack him right around the 30. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Ready. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Now a second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Swift going to try up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. He's got the hook to Moore. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. He's got the connection to Moore. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. To throw once more, here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Williams looking to do it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Santos' kick is up and through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Set, cut.
On play action. Love to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Now a second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Will stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set, cut. Set, go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
First down. First and
Here
goal
we go.
at the 1-yard
Ready.
line.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're working across midfield inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. Pass complete to Odunze. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The quick throw complete into the fly out left. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. And a little floater there is incomplete.
And down here at 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
That's to the pylon and incomplete. For a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos with the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Take a piss.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 42-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And give it to 44 for a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Throwing. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Play fake. Here's Love. Down to the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, his coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Set. Set. Cut.
Here's Love. The killer here is complete. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go with Jacobs. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw from his end zone, Williams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back at his own 3-yard line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On the ground, it's Mononga. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Down. 52. Right. 97. Set.
Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. races with the midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Ready.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Off the play fake, Love. That was caught by Dell. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Bro, why can't we block the fucking corner, man? What the fuck?
And you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by McManus is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
To throw, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Williams. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing is Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll come up now on 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come up now on 2nd and 2. To the air once more, Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. From the gun, here's Williams. Shreds into the stiff arm. And all the way down to the 9. Now 1st and goal.
God, we're kidding me.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. They'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Williams. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Just to get it back to a one-score game. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes you just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, Mark.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Set. Black, 95. Ready?
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that.
Set. Yes.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory.